I don't want to be here today.
Hump day!
Don't want to be here today.
You don't want to be here today? All right. It is what it is. Guys, welcome into the PHNX Sun Devils show. I'm Anthony Totri, joined by Shawn DePaz, Shane Diefenbach.
Yeah, I am.
Gents, happy hump day.
Hump day.
How we doing?
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm in a good mood. I just
over our shit.
over you. Yep, that's a good way to put it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Thoughts on donuts?
We're good.
So you gotta
How would you describe how good
Leave a
donuts
like on
are?
the video. What are we talking about today?
we're just getting right into it.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
It's almost like every other show on the network does that.
We'll get right into
Part
it.
of the charm.
That's what separates
That's what
us.
makes us special.
Come on now. We don't have a championship team like in a major sport. We don't have somebody in the playoffs. So
Or the worst pitcher of all time.
yeah. So we just gotta get into some fuckery before we get into the other stuff. No? He's totally over our shit today.
You weren't here for our conversation, and this is actually related, but also nonsense. How do you think ASU baseball would fare against Madison Bumgarner? Because I don't think it's that unrealistic that they might.
Do they have
rock
to use
him.
wood bats?
Ooh, I didn't think about that. That's a good question. Yes.
How many runs has he given up?
None.
That's why I'm on your side
He's a
here.
major league pitcher.
No, I am on your side
He's
here.
a bad one, but
He
he's a major league pitcher.
doesn't agree with us.
Sean just sees red when he sees Mad Bum.
That is true.
And he doesn't think clearly.
My whole argument.
This is no. It's horseshit, and I can dispel it because you agree with what I'm saying. What I'm about to say is Alabama scoring a touchdown on the Houston Texans?
Different.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is 100% different. Madison Bumgarner is not throwing 100 miles per hour, so he's
God.
not. It's not like he's blowing anyone away with major league.
Davis
speed.
Mills isn't blowing anybody away. But
this
he's
is
an
different.
NFL quarterback.
This is different. We're talking
No,
about
it's
baseball is a
not.
very unique situation. He's not blowing anyone away with 100-mile-per-hour speed. He does not have any control right now. If you're hanging curveballs or sliders in the middle of a zone for a D1 baseball player, they are going to make you pay for it, regardless.
Hey, Nu'u Contrades, are you taking Mad Bum left center?
I think he is.
Yes or no?
I think he is.
I mean, he might not take Mad Bum, but he's going to take whoever UA throws on the mound tonight. Guys, ASU baseball looking for a clean sweep of the in-state rivals. They've already done it over GCU. GCU was ranked earlier in the season. They've already got 3 wins over Arizona. So far, they've got 1 more game against the Wildcats. Tonight, still waiting to see who ASU throws on the mound. But something that bodes in ASU's favor, aside from the fact that they are the better baseball team from top to bottom, is ASU is undefeated this year in midweek matchups, 7-0. So, I mean, they haven't really, like, outside of GCU, there hasn't been a midweek matchup that has really been any cause for concern for ASU. And you look at the way that ASU played against the Wildcats earlier in the season. You brought him up, Nu'u Contrades, his best series of the season so far. A guy that...
Of his career then.
Huh?
Of his career then.
Yeah.
Because, guys, he's a freshman. Hey, a freshman.
He may not be able to vote yet. He's 17-year-old freshman. I don't know.
I don't
know.
yeah.
That's a very fair point. I was just
just
trying to think if I saw his age anywhere.
Yeah, fun fact. ASU doesn't put ages up anymore.
Yeah.
Because
What's up with that,
are
man?
Weird on the internet.
Exactly. Well, they feel like they're giving away too much information.
What's up with that, ASU?
You
What's up
want
with that-
ages
what's up with that
on the
fans?
rosters? What's up with what?
What's up with that fans? Because the fans, like I said, are
Well,
weirdos.
it would help because like if I'm trying to figure out, this is such a weird way to say it. Like Jalen, for example.
Yeah.
We were talking about Buffalo Chip.
Yes.
So I was like, how old are you? Like, I don't want to have to ask that.
Yeah.
Should just know that.
Yeah.
That's
ASU.
Do better.
Put your ages on your websites.
Okay. Continuing on with ASU baseball. One thing that we've talked a lot about when we talk about Sun Devil baseball this season is just how amazing the bats have been. We obviously brought up Nu'u Contrades, but in their midweek matchups, it's been the pitching for ASU that's kind of been surprising for me. You look at their midweek games so far this season, only a 3 ERA in single game midweeks with 56 strikeouts and only 16 walks.
And one of those was they gave up 10 runs to GCU in one game. So, and they won that game, so it skews a little bit.
In terms of tonight's matchup, right? I think we're in agreement that ASU is the better team. They've got the better offense. They've got the better pitching staff. Like, what do you want to see from this team tonight that's going to continue to build your confidence moving forward?
Don't mess around.
Yeah, shit bump them.
Yeah.
That's the way
you
to
know
put
what?
it.
Don't worry about you shouldn't have to worry about the middle relief. Like just have your starter work deep and
Put up a lot of runs.
put up a lot of runs, and then everything goes okay.
Yeah.
The pressure is because middle relief is such a unique situation because that can really change the whole game. I mean, those are where wins turn into losses and losses turn into wins for starting pitchers. And it's a lot easier to close out a game and get your starting pitcher the win if there isn't a lot of pressure on the middle relief guys. So take the pressure off the middle relief.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a rival, but at the end of the day, it's also a conference opponent. Like, go out there and even if you lose this game, it's you went 3-1 against them. Like, it's still a victory, but that's not how it should be looked at. Like, you got to go out and you have to sweep them.
That's probably the conversation that they're having.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to go undefeated against?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's. I mean, I think that is like the first kind of benchmark for all ASU athletics. Because can you beat U of A? Even when football is bad, all that matters is beating U of A. Mm-hmm. Even when basketball is whatever, like beat U of A. Baseball, just go sweep U of A. Like just go sweep your biggest rival. And I've no surprise is what it's been all year, but the bats are the key to that. Like you have to go put up runs and crush their will early. So like you said, you're not even worried about the middle relief.
Yeah.
Crush their will.
Their Willie Bloomquist.
Step on their throat. You look at, I mean, you talk about middle relief in terms of the last two games between these two teams. ASU did a really solid job, really piling on the runs in those middle innings. You look 4, 5, and 6. And they didn't give up any runs through the 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th inning in the last two games against UA. So it's to your guys' point, right? Like you got to come out hot. It's going to be tough because you are on the road. Arizona, they may not be the best baseball team in the nation right now, or even really a competent one in terms of the Pac-12, but they're going to do everything in their power to ensure that they don't get swept at home. In terms of ASU looking for like the clean sweep over in-state rivals, you bring up the fact that like that's probably the conversation that Willie's having with the guys tonight, right? Like I'm sure vice versa, that's a very similar conversation that's happening for Arizona, right? Is like, the season's been up and down. We haven't been great, but you can kind of right the ship or make everything okay as long as you beat ASU. And you do it at home, right? You got to defend your own ballpark. In terms of your point about the season, whether you're good or whether you're not, football, basketball, whatever, as long as you beat U of A, it gets like it's okay, right? Mm-hmm. And specifically, I think basketball, because U of A basketball is like it's the breadwinner of the state in terms of college athletics. It is, as much as ASU wants to beat Arizona, as much as Bobby Hurley wants to beat Tommy Lloyd, year after year, it's like, okay, like you can want to. You may have some good players, but like the expectation is Arizona's going to do it, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to baseball, like that should be the standard now for ASU. And for a long time it was, right? Like as good as UA wants to be at baseball, like ASU is the baseball school. And like over the last handful of years, it hasn't necessarily been that. It's been a little bit more of a back and forth because ASU baseball hasn't been to the pedigree that it's been in the past. But this goes a long way in furthering what Willie Bloomquist is trying to like bring back to ASU if you can get a clean sweep over your in-state rival.
Yeah. I mean, it is. Yeah. Obviously, like everything that Willie is doing and this team is doing is bigger than like this year because they're trying to rebuild the program and bring it back to its glory days, more or less. And yeah, like you said, I feel like asserting your dominance over your in-state rival is like the start of that. That's what gets fans to buy into a program, is when you are embarrassing U of A. It's just the reality of it. And so if they could do that, it could go a long way.
Yeah. And I don't want to look too far past what you've got going on tonight, right? But we've talked a lot, again, as we talk about ASU baseball, a lot of it relates to the fact that they haven't played the juggernauts in the conference. You haven't seen them against a UCLA yet. You haven't seen them against a Stanford yet. You haven't seen them against an Oregon. So leading up to this game, or mind you, going back and looking past Arizona, you've got a bunch of ranked series left. I think that continues to build your confidence, whether that be from a pitching perspective or from a batting perspective. Like, if you're just able to take care of business tonight, like that continues to build your confidence against a ranked Oregon State team at the end of the week, right? Like, I don't want to say it's so ASU, but there are definitely ASU fans out there, right, that are going to look at the fact that ASU hasn't played these hard-hitting teams yet in an Oregon State or a UCLA and Stanford. And they'll go into tonight's game expecting an ASU win over UA. Say the Wildcats get it done and ASU loses, then it's like, oh, it's so ASU. Like they looked past their in-state rival. They were looking at the ranked series at the end of the week, and they fucked it up.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is a big series to just get fans, or not a big series, but a big game to just get fans bought back into what ASU is doing.
And the sweep is going to be huge just to be able to say that.
Yeah.
Like that'll help make sure fans are bought in as well.
And recruits.
Yeah. And I mean, you're going to get some true, home field advantage here soon.
Yeah.
Against a team like Oregon State who, sorry, Connor, but they're not used to the warmth.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty warm this weekend. And then, your Stanford who is used to that nice SoCal breeze. Sorry, 100 degrees probably around that time on May 5th. And UCLA, same thing. Usually inside studying all day.
Yeah. I mean,
May 18th is going to be hot.
Yeah. I mean, you look at who they have to play. Like after Arizona, USC is the only conference opponent they play that is not ranked.
You know what's going to happen, right? They're going to go undefeated, and then they're going to lose to UC Riverside on a half-court buzzer beater.
Stop it. Walk off. But, I mean, it's similar to kind of what we saw with basketball, right? Like, all of these wins matter now because even if you go on a little bit of a slide against these really tough opponents, you have stocked up these wins for it not to hurt as much.
Yep.
And that's why these midweek games, every single one, put aside the fact that it's a conference opponent and it's your biggest rival, those midweek games, they mean something because it's just that extra little bit of cushion that obviously was crucial for basketball. They lose any single game that ASU basketball had lost, they're not in the tournament.
Yeah.
Or that they had won. If they lose any of those, they're not in the tournament. And I mean, obviously, you don't want that to be the situation. Obviously, you hope that they win all of these series, but there's a chance they don't. And you want these wins now, so those don't hurt as much later.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of, again, I know we're looking a little bit more into what this means for the program if you're able to get that win tonight, right? But a win tonight would extend ASU's win streak to 4 over U of A. Outside of the 2019 season, where they had won all 4 games against Arizona, they have not had a 4-game or more win streak over Arizona in baseball since the 2010-2011 season. So, again, furthering the idea that Willie is bringing back ASU baseball to what fans know and love it for, right? A legacy baseball program. It starts tonight. Even, again, U of A is not a great baseball team. That is fine. The numbers will back that up.
They're not bad either.
No, but they're not in terms of what the Pac-12 for baseball is.
Yeah.
They're not in that conversation.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. They're no walk in the park, right? Mm-hmm. Again, we talk whether it's basketball. I think we talked about it at the start of the week. It goes a long way when good teams beat the teams that they're supposed to beat, right? You go into tonight's game, you are the favorite. Yes, you're on the road. Yes, it's your rival, but you go in as the favorite. You got to win tonight. It's not. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a must-win game, but in terms of building the program back to a legacy baseball program, to one of those programs like a blue blood program for baseball, pretty much, right? It starts at home against your rivals. That's what it does. And in terms of recruits, right? ASU baseball has already had a phenomenal recruiting cycle. We saw what they were able to do after just one season with Willie at the helm. Even if it's just a little graphic that ASU baseball gets to post, right? It's something that Willie and these coaches can use when they get into the homes of these recruits, that they can use on these phone calls with transfers and say, hey, look, you may have calls from GCU. You may have calls from Arizona. You may have calls from other schools in the Pac-12. Guess what? Guess what we did that those schools weren't able to do? We were able to kick our rivals' ass 4 times this season.
Plus, the trajectory is just up.
Yeah.
From here, you're not you shouldn't have any questions about it, and hopefully, they can start implementing some traditions, and maybe something that the Seattle Mariners did today can help as well.
Little pitchfork,
little trident action. Julio had a trident. Your Seattle Mariners did this. I bring this up partly because love me some Julio, but also how fun is the turnover chain in college football? How fun are these traditions? ASU needs something like this.
What would you like to see?
Why don't they just
exactly
just take the trident?
Pitchfork? Like,
Yeah, get Sparky's pitchfork.
they can bring on a Homer hose, like the I'm not sure how the school would feel about it, but the Homer hose that the Orioles are using, I like. I also like the Blue Jays jacket, the Homer jacket.
I thought you were going to continue on that, but I guess not.
What is there to continue?
No, I don't know. I was expecting more. I don't know. Sorry.
That was rude.
Was it?
Yeah.
It wasn't. I didn't take it as rude. It was just you were trying to make a problem that was yours, mine.
Yeah. That was rude.
That wasn't rude. It was just a.
You guys are very mean to each other.
You see, he's trying to pin us again.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what he does. Guys, predictions for tonight's matchup. What do we got?
8-4 win.
8-4 win.
12-6.
12-6 win?
Sun Devil.
Sun Devil. Just one of them?
Sun
Just
Devil.
Just Contrades.
Well, there is only one Sun Devil. But they're the Sun Devils. But there's only one
Who's
Sun
the
Devil.
single?
It's Sparky.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. Sparky's been a
Fucking
menace
idiot.
on Twitter
Yeah.
lately. Just
Idiot.
saying.
Dummy.
So, God damn. Yeah, sure. I'm going to go.
Sparky's been mean?
No, just a menace.
Oh, yeah. I did see that.
Yeah.
I remember when he two-piece Wilbur.
Yeah, he did.
No, that was like a 4-piece combo.
That was a
from-
Cadillac combo.
Yeah, no, that was a KFC 4-piece combo.
They've raised their prices. Did you know?
No.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't-
like a whole box.
How often do you frequent
don't-
KFC?
I don't.
Whoa.
I don't frequent. What?
I was about to say. I was about to
You're
ask
gonna
the
use
same
frequent?
thing, but I was going to use frequent.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I might not frequent KFC, but I do frequent Burrito Express. I know everybody here at PHNX does. Guys, their burritos are legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Guys, Burrito Express. Get it in you. They got locations all over the valley. Whether you're in Tempe or really anywhere else in Arizona, guys, it smacks. I'm personally a fan of the steak and egg. Add bacon. Are you still on the
Leah, tell the people what the right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This
I
is-
made her fucking life
this-
the other day,
so,
telling her that she changed. my
This
life.
is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So you guys know
me. Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Okay, so you know how I've been on don't look at me like that. Do you know
All right, we'll move on. What's the next one?
No. Just
You-
carry on.
You
Just
know
carry on.
how I've been on steak and salsa
Yes.
for months, and I've stood by and you guys are like, the breakfast, blah, blah, blah. So Shawn tried steak and salsa last week, and he's on the train, officially on the steak and salsa train. To get Shawn DePaz to agree with you is a
It is a tough
accomplishment few have experienced.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Like, I didn't think that was part of why that was such an accomplishment for you.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
thought-
I don't even take that as an accomplishment because that happens every single day for me. Me and Shawn agree on a lot of things.
yeah.
So
Guys, follow him on social at
special.
Burrito EXP. We're all in agreement that Burrito
I want
Express
a new producer.
is great. Okay.
I'm surprised you were able to tolerate that second part of you saying legend
What do you mean?
because it says
It's
dairy.
You know, usually very tolerant of it.
Look, I'm taking
that was good. That was
I'm
good.
taking a
That was
page
good.
out of Xavier
well-
Guillory's book, and I'm just tolerating it.
It would have been better if this fiasco didn't happen because I was waiting to say it and then I was offended.
And then you were
Yeah.
hurt.
You know,
Hey.
hurt. Don't touch me.
Whoa.
Don't touch me.
I touched. Never mind. Oh,
Yeah, you did touch me. You touched me yesterday.
yeah.
When the graphic was up, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So
There
no-
was something about
it
a
was just a
ticket.
moment.
There's something about a ticket, though.
I don't remember what happened. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, I remember. You were like consoling me about something.
Sean, I know
Yeah.
you're supposed to do this one, but I got
yeah,
this.
Go for it.
Circle K. This morning,
Hmm.
got gas at Circle K.
Yeah.
Had a wonderful experience. So there's a lot of small things that Circle K does right, and this is before you even go
Oh,
inside.
big things too, but yeah.
Yeah, well, there's really big things they do right.
Dude,
but
I love when he's in a good
it's
mood.
the small things.
Yes.
Hey, you're getting me out of it real fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're getting me out
Remember
of
when he
it.
said he was over our shit? Yeah, I don't think you're helping.
I got gas this morning at Circle K. It was a brisk like 81 out. It was just beautiful,
Mm.
absolutely beautiful. And the scenics at Circle K, North Scottsdale, 100th Street, Frank Lloyd Wright, beautiful out
Frank
there.
Lloyd Wright, a G.
Yeah, a G, great street as well. And yeah, just the garbage cans, because you get a little dirty sometimes in your car. You gotta throw some stuff away. The garbage cans are right next to where you pull up. Like sometimes they're like far and they're behind where you pull up, but this is like it's positioned right outside of the driver's side door.
Yeah.
So props to
Fact.
them there. They always got paper towels on deck for when you're cleaning your car with the wipers. The fluid's always stocked, and the gas smells great, but don't sniff it.
Damn.
Make sure you're not missing out on
Best
all
smelling
this
gas
great
in the
stuff.
valley,
Plus,
but
there's
don't
just
try.
a ton of great value inside whether it's the chips, whether it's the popcorn, the cheddar and caramel popcorn they have. Go get some right now.
Go get some now, young
It's
man.
so damn good.
Whoa!
That was a perfect throw.
Yo!
These
That grazed
will
my
change your life.
nostrils.
And you know what?
Shitting me.
You see this cheese and caramel flavored popcorn. You hear that. Just hear it for our audio listeners. You're like,
Bro, I John
That's-
with that.
that sounds expensive.
It sounds
not,
luxury.
It's cheap because Circle K got you. And if you want to find some cheese and caramel poppy corn,
Or just
or
like
anything
I also
else.
got the white cheddar over there.
Yeah.
You can snap into a meat stick.
yeah, snap a meat stick.
Snap into a meat stick. Yeah, Max is giving us his meat stick. Snap into a
What
meat
about
stick.
me?
Oh,
You wanna share
Rhonda.
meat-
Rhonda's in here.
Rhonda!
Rhonda!
Rhonda, what's poppin'?
Look at what I got, Rhonda.
We got a meat stick.
If you want any of this stuff, make sure you're not missing out and head to circlek.com/store-locator. That's circlek.com/store-locator to find Circle K's near you.
Windshield wipers.
Yeah, dude, meat sticks are a fucking vibe. I haven't had one of these in so long. I'm so excited. I'm gonna eat this after the show.
Okay, boys.
Segment 2, sponsored by
Meat sticks.
Haterade.
Yes.
Yes.
That was great. Pac-12 Imposter for the first time in a minute. We're going to be doing Pac-12 Imposter in terms of some Pac-12 football because a lot of the teams have wrapped up their spring sessions. I know Colorado.
My answer might surprise you.
Your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to Pac-12 Imposter. Let's see what we've got.
No.
Yes, we're going to be spiteful, and that is...
Wait,
You're
why
going
would-
to be spiteful.
Why
I'm
were
gonna be
they ever on the ground?
I think because of
They were shit at football last year.
Oh, yeah.
they
Oh, yeah,
were
this is the football one.
really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, they were awful.
We also have one with Cal and one with Oregon State. Oregon State.
Certainly does not belong on the ground here.
No.
But CU does. You know my answer. They haven't even had their spring game yet. But Deion Sanders, you
Let's
are my
just get this
answer for
over with.
Pac-12 imposter.
Not even CU, just Deion.
No, just Deion. You're an imposter, man. You know what? No, I'll be slightly nicer to Deion. The entirety of Colorado football
Okay.
is an imposter.
Give me off of this 2-shot. I don't want to be associated with this.
look.
No,
No,
I'm
put it
I'm
back
kidding.
because I don't want to be associated.
Colorado football. You telling me you think they're going to be good this year?
I think they'll be better, and I
Okay,
think
well,
that
the bar is the floor.
I agree.
So,
that's for sure.
in terms of Pac-12 imposter, I think you are being an imposter because people think that you are going to be the next greatest thing. You are not. You are not going to be a 500 team. You will be lucky to win 5 games. There was a video that Colorado
We'll be lucky to
posted
win 5
of their
games.
players, and literally they were trying to hype up Travis Hunter, which is fine. He's a phenomenal player, one of the best players in the Pac-12. I will go out there and say that. However, when you have a video and you've got fans and other people coming at the other players in that video because A, they're smaller than expected, or they don't look as good as some of the others in the Pac-12, and your season win total drops from 4 to 3, like, that's a problem.
I
That's a
didn't expect
problem.
to be coming up here defending CU. First off, all respect to the defensive players on ASU, but Jalen's making motherfuckers look stupid all the time. There's plenty of talent on ASU's offense that makes the defense look bad.
Jordan Clark's not very tall, but he will kill you.
That is true. That's
He
true.
will lay your shit out.
Secondly,
because he was doing Oklahoma's with Ryan
this
Clark.
was spring ball when they still had guys from last year on the roster that have since entered the transfer portal.
Yeah.
So
They're
I
the
don't know.
imposter because they're not going to be as good as everyone seems to think they're going to be. That's why they're my imposter.
That's fair.
Nothing that I've seen in the spring, and I know I haven't been out at, obviously, Colorado's practices, but just from the content that I've seen, anything that I've read doesn't make me buy in or believe that Colorado and Deion Sanders is going to be anything worth watching next year. But
I
that's
think it's
just
gonna
me.
be marquee TV,
Yeah.
whether they're getting killed by 40 or blowing a team out by 40, because Prime's going to be there.
Yeah.
And that's why the whole thing's going to work, I think. My imposter
I'm with you, Josh.
is, let's bring up Dr. Sun Devil's comment, the third one. Not a lot of folks showed up to the spring game. It's ASU fans. We're talking all this mess about, I'm so excited for this team this year. Kenny Dillingham, I am fired up for you. And then because it's 85 out, you don't want to go to a spring game?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, it was this. And like, look, we do somewhat understand it. Like, 40,000 was unrealistic.
Yeah.
And we all know that. But Kenny was at least expecting somewhat close. and it wasn't. And it's not going to change until this team wins games, and that's not going to change unless they get more support behind them. So it's the vicious cycle again. Somebody needs to budge, and it needs to be you, Sun Devil fans. Stop being an imposter.
Be better. I got a golden tan while I was out there, guys. You guys could have too.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? What about you? Who's your imposter?
Well, you know who my darling of the Pac-12 has been.
Oregon State.
They were also my imposter.
Wow.
What was their problem last year?
There's no quarterbacks.
offense?
Exactly. Based on everything I've heard, DJ is not running away with this quarterback competition. There's this chance. How do you say his name?
Dude.
What?
Sean.
What?
I done been said.
I know.
He's not very good.
I think he's good.
He's not.
I think from what
he's not winning a quarterback competition convincingly at Oregon State. He is not very good.
Well, okay, he's competing against a guy who went 7-1 and was a part of the program last year. So there's that.
But if you're a former 5-star guy,
that's why they're
coming from Clemson.
I mean, I don't know why I'm arguing with you because you're making the point that I was trying to make. I don't know why I got so combative. You're right. Like DJ is supposed to come in there and take this job, and he has not.
I think you just didn't like that I was right before.
Well, yeah. I know it's not that I don't think you're right. Obviously, it's only spring ball, so there's a lot that can change.
Wait, we can't overreact. We can't overreact.
No,
shit.
Fucking,
we're out of a job.
Yeah, fair. Could you imagine if Totri had to sit here and be realistic about Colorado and Deion Sanders? What would he talk about? I'm kidding. But I mean, it's a little concerning that you got like one of the most highest touted transfer quarterbacks in the country, and he's not running away with. I would
argue the highest touted transfer quarterback.
Yeah.
But not the best.
No, you got maybe the tallest.
Maybe probably the longest last name.
And I mean the highest as far
most
as
difficult to say.
DJ Uyunglele.
Yeah.
But as far as like high school recruits are concerned, he was a 5-star. Like he was obviously very high.
Sean probably sleeps. You know those cartoons like snoozes when they're like yeah, exactly. Thank you, Sean. Thanks for always understanding what I'm saying.
I got you.
You just understand them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if Oregon State can't figure out
more
the
than
quarterback,
anybody else in this room, I'd say.
That you understand me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we always just are. We always
not even paying attention.
Oh, yeah. Well, then definitely more than that for that person.
Shit.
But yeah. If Oregon State can't figure out the quarterback, they're an imposter. They're not going to be nearly as good as I thought they were going to be.
Yeah. Josh in the chat. It was surprising on the spring game attendance, even with the bustle with the boys. But again, it's the spring game. Yeah, I get that. But you look at and I know ASU is not in Ohio State or some of those crazy programs, but they're selling out their spring game. Colorado, they might win 3 or 4 games next year. They sold out their spring game.
And I mean, there's
really no excuse.
Well, there is.
What's the excuse?
The excuse is that
Colorado won 3 games last year. They're selling out their spring game. Yes, they have Deion.
What the fuck else is there to do in Boulder, Colorado?
Well, no.
That is part of it.
Let's not phrase it like that. There's more to do in Phoenix. There's a lot to do in Boulder.
But sports-wise, what the fuck else is there?
In theory, the whole point of having the spring game the day of the Pats run was that you are getting thousands of people already in Tempe close to the time of the spring game.
But you're also just got people that ran a 5K asking to sit out in the heat.
I think they realized that probably wasn't the best idea.
Oh, yeah. And I don't think they do it next year. Yeah, I agree. And like there's a whole lot of things to do on a Saturday in Phoenix, Arizona, including sports-wise. Like, CU football is a big deal up there, even if they're not good. And so you give them a reason to be excited. They're going to buy in. It's just not the same here. There's different obstacles here that they don't face in CU. They don't face at a lot of other schools.
But
I don't agree. I agree that the ASU fans need to do more. But I'm just saying
because alumni does show out a good amount, but the students still aren't bought in. They just aren't.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely fair.
100%. But you're not going to ASU because you love their sports programs.
Not yet.
Yeah, that's one thing that it's definitely like there's plenty of schools there's plenty of schools that I mean I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid off. I went to Syracuse because of the Block S. Like I went there because I grew up a diehard Syracuse basketball fan, and that's because Syracuse was good when I was a kid. ASU was not good when a lot of these kids were kids. So
one day
it starts now. Give it. Wheaton Kent is going to ASU. He's going to be getting everyone there. He's not even going to have to work.
How have we not talked about that picture of Kent?
Oh, I've saved it. It's a meme.
Oh my God.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wait, what? You haven't seen the photo
He's like mean mugging
of angry Kent?
It's unbelievable.
He looks like there's what's the baby? There's a baby, an animated baby movie.
Boss Baby?
Yes.
Yeah, top 10 movie ever.
Have not
Wow.
seen that movie.
I'm just kidding. I literally haven't seen it.
Also, did not
What?
fit your brand
Yeah.
at all.
No, that fits his brand.
Really?
That
does not fit his brand at
well,
all.
it fits his brand in the same way that like OMG or Yeah being the best song of all time fits his brand.
Yeah, I don't actually believe that.
No, but it's a pretty good song.
It's my favorite song of all time. That's for damn sure.
Peace up, A-Town.
Usher.
Usher, phenomenal.
Wait, what's that? Usher. What's comes
Okay,
next?
I have the picture.
We have
Not-
Angry
yeah,
Kent.
but
I have
never mind.
Kent.
All right.
We have Kent.
This is, if you're listening on audio, this is where you got to click on the live stream just to take a look at baby Kent. Kent is
Come
very
meet
upset. This is, I
On the
feel
day
like,
of my father's spring game.
Okay.
yeah,
Here you
this
go.
is targeted
Asking
at
for a
ASU
favor.
fans.
Here you go. Wrong answers only.
Italian?
What did the reporters ask Kent?
Oh,
Kent-
what they ask Kent?
Excuse me, Kent. Did
Why
you
is
poo
Kenny
poo?
smiling? Because Kenny knows that he poo-pooed, and Kent is embarrassed that someone asked him if he
No,
poo-pooed.
I think they asked Kent if he knew who was starting at quarterback, and that was Kent's reaction. And yeah,
Also, did you not get that I was doing a Godfather reference?
when just with Kent.
When you said that, I used like, oh, he's
No,
Italian
I was
now?
not like paying total attention.
Yeah, we were looking at Kent.
I was like, you come to me on the day of my father's spring game.
Yeah, no, I
asking for
I
a
get
favor.
it.
Now, yeah, listening back, yeah, that makes a whole lot of
Okay.
sense. Rhonda in the chat, I could have gone to any school. There was no question I was going to ASU. Proud to be a Sun Devil. There aren't many like Rhonda.
I'd say there's none.
Rhonda's a
Okay.
goat.
There's very few.
Rhonda,
The proud.
greatest of all time.
Dr. Sun Devil.
Rhonda, one thing that goats need.
Grass.
Feed.
No,
Goat feed.
close.
Goat pellets.
The next, like the third thing that goats need.
Horns.
Illegal Pete's.
Shady rays.
Oh.
That's the fourth thing. They need shady rays.
What about
They need,
horns?
that's five.
Goats do
that
need
comes after
sunglasses.
shady rays and illegal Pete's.
What about impeccable balance? That's probably one.
You ever play Goat Simulator?
Yes, unbelievable game.
Guys, shady rays. It's the glasses for goats.
You can probably
Okay.
You can probably put Shady Rays on a goat and Goat Simulator. Probably
Oh,
could.
I bet you.
Tom
could.
Brady probably wears shady rays. Michael Jordan probably wears shady rays. Kent Dillingham,
I
he's
would
going to
say
grow up. He's going to
might.
wear shady rays.
Might.
I said
wear.
probably.
There's a difference. I feel like the courts might might look at those two words differently.
Well, when Tom Brady's in the chat and he wants to argue,
Yeah,
then
fair.
by all means. Guys, Shady Rays, they've got a phenomenal deal for you guys. And they're unlike any other sunglasses company out there, because if you don't love your Shady Rays, you can exchange them for a brand new pair or return them for free within 30
Wow.
days. There's no risk when you shop. Their team always has your back. Like I said, Shady Rays, the sunglasses for goats, guys. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season. Go to shadyrays.com and use code PHNX for 50% off 2 pairs of polarized sunglasses. No better time to get yourself some sunglasses now that the sun is out and shining, because summer is here.
Oh, because the
here.
sun has not been out and shining for the last however many months.
Try for yourself. The shades rated 5 stars by over 250,000 people.
Shawn, what was the fourth thing that goats need?
Illegal Pete's?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and talk about illegal pizza?
Yeah. Remember when you punched over your margarita and you spilled it all over the place?
I mean, it was a pure right hook.
Yeah, just Izzy, just
From the top rope.
No.
that's wrestling.
Yeah, same thing.
It's a good try, though.
They don't throw hooks in. Well, I guess they might.
Probably.
You want to know what? You want to know what knocks out their opponents?
Queso?
Illegal pizza in their case.
Yeah, well, it knocks me out too, honestly.
Yeah, well.
It knocks you up?
No.
Whoa.
That would be crazy.
That's
Having a
what you
queso,
I
said.
baby?
don't want to be impregnated by that queso.
Oh my god.
That is
Oh,
by
what?
far the
What?
wildest.
No,
You
no,
just were
no.
talking about letting the queso knock you
Hey,
up. And then I say
no,
right
no.
now.
I have an argument for you that I'll share after the show. Just continue
Okay.
your outrage.
I want a food baby with illegal pizza food.
Sure.
You get the bowl. You go double serving of chicken, serving of steak. Throw that queso on top. Then you get an extra side of the queso. You could dip your chips in it. And maybe 2 to 5 margaritas, as long as you're enjoying responsibly. Especially if it's a Monday and you're getting the $3 margs, because they've got deals every day of the week.
Put it down.
And they also have happy hour every day. I'm not going to be like Coach Reed and say that every hour is happy hour, but every hour can be a happy hour at
Yeah.
Illegal Pete's. And every hour that is between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. is happy hour
Yes.
at Illegal Pete's. So check them out. And, you might be having a little get-together. Maybe you're like me, got a summer birthday, and you're like, what I'm trying to have a little shindig.
Or like me.
Or like
have a
you,
summer
have a
birthday.
summer birthday. 3rd, correct?
15th.
Yes. Look at us. I thought you were correcting me, saying that yours was the 15th. I was like, what?
Look at us.
Look at us.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? But if you're having a little shindig, have Legal Pete's cater. Why not? Because you're gonna impress, right? Maybe you have somebody that's got the birthday the same day as you, and you're like, people are gonna have to choose between the parties. If you have a Legal Pete's there, it's gonna be an easy decision.
Yeah, there's not a decision to be
Not
had.
a decision to make. The only decision you got to make is to go to catering.illegalpete's.com to get Illegal Pete's catered. So Illegal Pete's, as the people have been saying that it's your go-to spot for burritos, buddies, and beer. That's what the people have said.
The streets as well.
The streets as well, and me. That's what I'm also saying. It's true. Check it out. Illegal Pete's, get it in and get it in yet.
Guys, it's Wednesday.
It is
It is
Wednesday, my dudes.
That was beautiful.
Yeah,
That was
gotta put it on the
fucking
list.
Phenomenal, guys. That means it's time for another snake draft. Shawn, you have started the season hot.
I have.
But
You are 2-0. But
No, never
what?
mind.
Well,
Never
we've been
mind.
here before. Like I said, I've been
Start
saying.
off hot.
I think I
Yeah,
started
but
off hot last year.
He
and then-
acknowledged it, and that's what scares
I'm
me.
ready for the Mad Bum performance today. That's what I'm ready for.
Well, if it was a Mad Bum performance, it would be on the back of 2 other absolute dog shit performances. So that's more likely to come from one of you.
Okay. Wow.
Well, I'm just saying I've won the.
It's
Well,
probably
we
me.
haven't-
I
we-
think I've come in last in both.
No,
right?
no, no.
Have
I
you?
came in last
Oh.
the first time,
Oh.
and then you came in last this past time. So today we are going to be drafting dips and dipping, or no, sauces and dipping sauces. Right?
So, yes, like
Dipping sauces.
dipping. Yeah,
Dipping
And
sauces.
condiments.
No, dipping sauces, not condiments. Because if we're doing condiments, then we can do like Big Mac spread. That's not a dipping sauce.
yes.
Yeah, dipping sauces.
Ketchup counts as
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
And I don't think any of us are drafting this, but I do think mayo counts.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, mayo counts.
I
Relish
do.
counts.
I do.
You
Dip,
might draft mayo. I don't know.
I do dip my French fries in mayo.
Wow, that's disgusting.
I hate it, but it's more because I
They
hate
do
Euros.
that in Europe.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Does syrup count?
Wow. Sure, but why would you draft that? But sure.
I don't know. I'm just, there's value at the end, the tail
French
end
toast
here.
sticks, dog.
No, don't.
Just saying. French toast sticks.
All
French
right.
toast sticks go stupid,
You
dumb,
won.
stupid.
You want first or
Stupid,
third?
dumb.
I want first.
I'm gonna take third.
Okay.
Let's leave Shane with second. Without further ado, Shawn DePaz, you are on the clock.
I don't have a choice here. It's ranch one. I
Yep.
feel like you can't.
Yep.
This is Bryce Young. Is there a glaring error or a glaring problem with it? Sure, but outside of that, it is the clear 1-1.
See, I don't even think there's like a glaring problem with it. I
Yeah.
think it is just exactly what you're getting when you draft ranch.
It's just you're drafting Jared Goff. You're not getting anything. You're not getting anyone to change in the game. You're not getting Josh Allen here.
Yeah, you're not
But-
getting a generational type talent here.
No, you might be. You're getting a generational type talent. It's just, this is the Joe Burrow and the Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes dichotomy. It's like, is
Okay.
he particularly great at any one thing? No. But you're not going to deny that he's a top talent.
Okay, that's fair. Shane, who you taking?
I didn't even prepare. I forgot we were doing this for a second. I was doing something else. Shit. This is
Shawn and
tough.
I have been talking about this for hours.
Yeah, I'm just not ready. Oh,
But you have the ability to come and just
Wipe the floor.
well, not wipe the floor, but surprise us because I think we've
That's
been in
true.
each other's head
That's
a little
true.
bit too much. I mean, there's a lot of.
I think
like
there's so many.
yeah, I know there's a lot, but I don't.
There's the ranch was clear number one.
I think so.
I don't think there's a clear number two. I think you go based off of how you feel.
I'll
here.
go honey mustard.
Ooh,
That's-
I'm
that's
shocked at it,
solid.
but honey mustard's my favorite.
Honey
so
mustard is
I love
solid.
that.
I am gonna go.
God, I might have.
I mean, give me Chick-fil-A sauce.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A sauce, I will absolutely take at the third overall pick.
I think Chick-fil-A sauce is too sweet.
I
And
love
your
Chick-fil-A
personal.
sauce.
That's your personal.
Yeah, no, it is. It's totally my personal opinion.
Chick-fil-A sauce is definitely going to get you some votes for sure.
And
It
then
might
I am gonna
scare some people
go
off, but
on the back end here, and I'm gonna take nacho cheese as a dipping sauce.
wow.
Objectively, that's
I mean, that's again personal favorite.
yeah, and it's.
Lactose intolerant, but
What do you
I could
do-
fuck up some nacho cheese.
I don't get it here. This is
That's fair.
your
That's fair.
This is your Tyree Wilson second
Never.
pick.
This is. I never would have drafted Nacho Cheese.
Absolutely. That's
Nacho Cheese
totally
gets
fine.
drafted this high in a EJ Manuel-esque year.
What did we decide about Thousand Islands?
You could take Thousand Island. You could also take sauces that are inspired by Thousand Island.
I'm taking cane sauce.
Yeah, that was 100% coming off the board with my next pick.
I just didn't want 2 chicken sauces.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Kind of shocked that it caught all the way back to me. And there's no way you're going to say I'm pandering here, because if this is the most me pick of all time, buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. There's a whole it almost transcends the dip / sauce category.
I don't know if it does.
There's wings are like a whole thing. It's like
I know wings are a whole thing. Thank you very much. I understood that.
Just say it. And then coming back, I feel like I have to barbecue.
See, that's where you lose me. That's a reach on that one.
Yeah,
barbecue sauce is iconic.
Barbecue sauce is arguably the most mid sauce out there, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, first off, you can tell that y'all been living on the West Coast your whole lives. Barbecue sauce is goated. And there's so many kinds of barbecue sauce. You get the,
but it all tastes like the same.
No, it does
all
not.
Tastes the same.
Go to the Carolinas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That counts, right?
Frank's Red Hot is buffalo. Yes. Frank's
no.
Red Hot is a buffalo hot sauce.
No, that's not true.
Is it
buffalo
vinegar?
sauce is made with Frank's. It's an ingredient in Frank. Frank's is an ingredient in the original buffalo sauce.
Can I draft hot sauce? I mean, it's not my pick, but can you draft hot sauce?
Can you? Because that would be my pick.
Hot sauce is tough because there's so many individual, there's hot sauces vary so much that I feel like you should draft a specific kind of hot sauce. But I'm not going to die on that hill. If you think we should draft hot sauce in general,
I will allow you to
because
take
I
hot
dip
sauce.
I don't care what it is. It's hot.
Yeah, hot sauce.
Because
okay, I'm going hot sauce.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's completely fine.
Okay, I am gonna go.
Frank's would have come right. Hot sauce would have been my thing.
With ranch off the board, I'm gonna go.
Was ranch off the board? It's been off the board.
Well, no, I'm just gonna go the next best. Give me Caesar.
What are you dipping in Caesar?
I will absolutely take French fries. I'll put
What?
French fries.
No.
Yes.
No,
Caesar is so good.
Hey, don't let them yuck your yum. Don't let them yuck your yum.
Caesar is so goated.
I'm not. Okay, peanut gallery, relax. Genuinely, what are you dipping with?
French fries.
Really?
I have never been in that situation.
Yeah, neither have I.
French fries or bread too.
Oh shit! You just unlocked something for me.
When are you
Yes.
when are you dipping French fries in that?
Like if I get a side salad.
Okay.
If I get a side salad, I will
Gotcha.
ask for an extra dressing just for that purpose.
Marinara sauce.
That's solid. I'm not. Why would I lie about that? Okay.
Marinara is great, but I will say anything that you would dip, almost anything you would dip in marinara is better dipped in ranch. And by that, I mean specifically mozzarella sticks. I don't know why I said that.
I was about to say they're so different.
Yeah, mozzarella sticks and ranch will change your mother-loving life. Trust.
It's literally just cheese and ranch.
Yes.
That's okay.
Money. It's delicious.
Life changing.
Totri's worst nightmare also.
Yeah.
Cheese and ranch.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Is ranch dairy?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yes.
It is?
I think so.
Most dressing is dairy.
Okay.
Most creamy things are dairy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most. But not apparently. What were we?
No, Caesar is definitely got dairy in it.
No, I know. Well, no, does it? Caesar? Yeah, creamy Caesar. Okay, never mind.
Whatever,
what were we talking about? Where I was like, you don't use? Oh yeah, creamy like egg salad. That almost always has dairy in it. But
no, that's white people egg salad.
Okay, that's fair. All right, what's your pick, Shawn?
No.
What?
What?
Oh my! Go away.
Go sit the fuck down.
I'm not gonna. I am gonna do you a favor and not embarrass you on our show.
Stop it. Go ahead.
No, that's
awful.
unacceptable. That
was
should not be allowed.
God damn.
Oh my God. Jesus.
I can't believe she said that.
I can't. Oh my God.
I didn't even hear it.
You didn't hear that?
No.
I'll tell you off because again, I'm not going to embarrass her on the show because it is embarrassing. Coming back, there's a few ways. I'm not going to draft it because I think it'd be kind of cheating.
I know I'm going.
But if you are a Whataburger person, next time you get fries,
spicy ketchup?
No, they're gravy. Dip the fries in their gravy.
Ooh.
It'll change your life.
I have tried that before. You made me try that. It's very good.
Listen, I am throwing away this draft at this point forward. If I lose, I lose. I am picking my favorite single thing.
Don't say blue cheese.
No.
Okay.
Alfredo sauce. And I mean that specifically.
Wait, that's not a dipping sauce.
Yeah, what are you dipping in that?
Yeah, if you go to Olive Garden
No.
Or he's talking about the breadsticks.
If you don't want to allow it, that's fine. I'll choose something else. I'm just saying, if you go to Olive Garden and you get breadsticks, get yeah, Rhonda, you know it's good. Get Alfredo sauce and dip the breadsticks in it. It'll change your life. I won't draft it though because I get you that's a little bit. It's kind of like gravy.
Is that presented as a dipping sauce?
You can order it, but I will. I'll draft it because again, it's kind of like the gravy.
Caesar's crazy.
It is.
That's insane.
So what are you going with here?
You know, no, I'm willing to. I'm willing to throw. I'm going blue cheese. If you're from where I'm from, I will get anybody that I know from my home that's on Twitter will vote for me off that pick.
Well, it's a very, very polarizing thing. So you might get votes for that. You definitely won't get votes because of it, but you will get votes
late in the draft.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Whoa.
Oh, it's not me.
No, yeah.
No, it's me.
It's Shawn twice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then it's me.
Oh yeah.
And then it's you twice.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think any of you are gonna take my pick. So you're doing me real sad.
I'm thinking.
I think you hurt yourself with that blue cheese pick. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine. Like I said,
No,
at that
I think it evens out because it's so polarizing.
Really? Damn.
Oh.
Come on to pause.
If you take mine, I'm getting up and I'm leaving.
Come on to
There's
pause.
a lot of places. Oh, we're gonna have to have an honorable mention conversation after this.
That's fine.
I gotta go a nice Dijon.
Yeah, it's
a nice
fair.
Dijon / spicy mustard.
Oh, I don't. I mean, there's value here. There's value in mustard.
There's definitely value in mustard. Okay, little deep cut, and I know
This might.
I know.
No, I'm just saying this might be one of mine because I have a couple deep cuts that I just thought of.
Szechuan sauce.
Okay, we had a whole conversation about
insane.
this. I never had it, and I said it was like the Jeremy Lin of sauces. Like it had, I don't know if it's like it just. No sauce has taken over the cultural zeitgeist. Like
he called it the Jeremy Lin of sauces.
That's what I just said. That's what I was explaining. Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention.
That was incredible. Anyways, but yeah, it had like it's 2 weeks of just owning the world. But I never had it.
Okay. Give me ketchup. I'm surprised it fell to me here.
I mean, it's bad. So
I mean, I don't think it's
ketchup.
bad.
I love ketchup.
I think
so much.
You could put ketchup. Ketchup is very versatile. I think you can.
I know. In the fourth round, that's incredible.
It's value.
And then for my final pick, I'm taking tzatziki sauce.
Tzatziki, yeah, that was exactly what. If we had 6 rounds, that was coming.
No, if this was Shane of the past, I would have taken it. But it's just
if we're drafting just my favorite sauces,
tzatziki's one.
Tzatziki, I don't know if it's one,
might be one for me.
It's definitely in my top.
How much do I love tzatziki sauce?
I'm surprised you didn't draft it.
Like it's unbelievable.
I love it. And
you ever make it? Super easy to make.
Back home, good. We have a thing called Rachel's. It's like it's a Chipotle for Mediterranean food.
It's called Rachel's. That's crazy.
It goes.
There's literally a place here called Kava.
It's like the same thing.
It goes crazy.
Yeah. Whoa, relax, man.
You got real excited.
All right, to go over mine, I have honey mustard, cane sauce, hot sauce, marinara, and Szechuan sauce.
I think this might be the most balanced draft.
This is all preference. Blue cheese probably fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Sean's gonna win again.
You think?
Ranch and buffalo sauce is pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
that's a solid.
People
one.
like
that's a solid.
It's solid. I thought you hated the buffalo sauce pick.
I like buffalo sauce, but I'm not drafting in the second round.
Some honorable mentions: teriyaki sauce. Tzatziki was exactly what I was thinking for my honorable mention. That and a sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour is good. To round out, so my 5 is Chick-fil-A sauce, nacho cheese, Caesar, ketchup, and tzatziki.
And I got ranch buffalo sauce, barbecue, blue cheese, and Dijon.
I know I'm gonna forget this when we
shout out Robinson.
Like when we're talking about the graphic later. Cane sauce. There's no apostrophe in it. Just
really.
Yeah, because it's canes. Like Raising Canes.
You're right. That's my B.
Yeah, I wasn't calling. Yeah, I was just saying, just in case.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right,
guys. Whatever your preference is in terms of sauces or dressings, really, I'm sure you could get it at Four Peaks, and I expect to see all of you guys there, April 27th at Four Peaks 8th Street Pub for round 1 of the NFL Draft. If you didn't know, the Arizona Cardinals. They still suck. They have the 3rd overall pick. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not they trade back or if they stay put at 3. Who do you guys expect them to take at 3 if they stay?
Will Levis.
Will Levis, okay. Steve Keim, didn't know he was sitting next to us.
I don't know. I haven't been looking at it like they're going to take anybody with that pick.
I mean, if they don't, they will understand. I think it's a mistake, but
okay,
it doesn't look like they're going to.
Regardless,
if they don't or they do take it's a mistake.
Will
if they
Anderson
don't
is-
take Will
it's a
Anderson,
mistake.
it's a mistake.
Okay. I
He's
thought
the
you were
betting
saying-
favorite to go 2 overall
I've-
now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
No. Well, so here's the thinking: it's D'Amico Ryans. You can trade back and get a defensive player in addition to still a quarterback later, and so some team would trade up to get Will Anderson.
Guess we shall see. Regardless,
Not like
expect
that
to see
if I
all
was
of you
them.
guys at Four Peaks. It's going to be the best place to take in the NFL draft on April 27th. Again, Four Peaks 8th Street Pub. Register for free in the link in our show notes to take advantage of beer specials. You do got to be 21 years or older to enjoy the alcohol responsibly, but not the amazing chicken tendies.
4 Peaks, get it in you. You get in our website. Become
Ooh,
a diehard.
Get in our locker.
Get in our shirts.
Yeah, PHNXLocker.com. Not ours, but the company
You can get in
shirts.
mine.
No, you can't.
Well, mine is a company shirt.
You can get in the shirt that Shawn is not the shirt that Shawn is specifically wearing, but it's
I mean,
available.
for the right price, you can.
PHNXLocker.com.
Same make and model.
Become a diehard today. Sure. Check out everything that we have to offer.
You sounded
What
so
happened?
sad.
What happened there?
It's just, access to our Discord and chats.
Nice.
Become a diehard.
Yeah, I think he was. You know how we started the show with him sick of our shit?
No, that has nothing to do with your shit.
No.
No, it has nothing to do with anybody's shit. I just kind of short circuited.
Oh,
Okay.
that happens. Yeah.
Guys, become a diehard. Okay? If not for us, do it for the girth. Okay? If you know, you know.
If not for the girl, do it for Jesse.
Yeah.
Don't do anything for Jesse. He
What
doesn't
about
deserve it.
Craig?
Do it for Craig.
No, Craig doesn't need anything done for him.
That's absolutely true.
It's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
That man is.
Guys, Craig Morgan's going to be on
Bougie.
our 420 show tomorrow
Oh my god, I forgot
for
that was
our
happening.
palate cleanser episode tomorrow.
He's
Be sure
replacing me.
to tap. Why you're not going to be
I'm
there?
just kidding.
Oh, okay. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 2:00, same time, same place. For now, though, if you enjoyed the content, give us a follow at PHNX _Sun Devils. You can follow me at Anthony _Tosh. You can follow Shane at Shane Deef. You can follow Shawn to pause at Shawn _to pause.
Saucy boy as always.
Like I said, we'll see you guys on 420. But for now, enjoy the rest of your hump day. Peace.